Most people will butcher the SkiErg, and whether you're training for HYROX or just chasing better conditioning, technique here matters. I'm gonna show you how to do it the right way, and I'm also gonna provide a sample workout at the end of this, so make sure you stick around. First, we're gonna set up. Start by taking our feet about hip width apart. We have a slight soft knee, so a slight bend in the knee. Hips are slightly hinged. We're gonna reach up and grab the handles. So on the handle here, what we want is the fattest part of the handle is actually gonna go on the meatiest part of the hand. So just like that. We're gonna initiate the movement actually with a bit of a hip hinge. We're not gonna just drive these handles straight down. We're gonna hinge at the hips. We're gonna get our body weight into this. This will help us get the first rep done. Our weight on top of the handles to get the flywheel started. And then we're gonna drive down with the handles, down and through past the thighs here, and then we're just gonna let these handles return back up to the top of the pulleys. A few things that we wanna be mindful about. So we have a nice tight core, a braced core, so we're pulling our belly button in towards our spine, bracing our core. We also have a neutral back, so I'm not slouched over, my shoulders aren't rolling forward. I'm also not in back extension either. I have this nice neutral back, braced core. Elbows are in tight, and hands are neutral here. I've already started to hit on it a little bit. Bad form, it's gonna be very chaotic. It's not gonna have any rhythm or structure to it. You might see someone just yanking these down, not getting any hip hinge in here, just kind of upright position. Or you might see someone bent over and just pulling this bottom range of motion. That's not what we want. Good form, we want this nice hip hinge here. So hinging at the hips, pushing those hips and glutes back, getting on top of these handles, pushing them down with the upper body and the lats, driving them through, kind of whipping past the thighs here, and then allowing them to go right back up to the top of those pulleys. We want consistency. We want to make sure that our cadence stays on target, whatever our target is. I'll get into that here in just a second, but we want to stick with consistency here. Cadence on the SkiErg is going to depend on your goal. If you're looking for a steady state aerobic effort, we can aim for about 30 to 35 strokes per minute, top right-hand corner there. This will allow us to go for a long time, getting that aerobic benefit. Now, if we're looking for sprints, we want to pick it up to about 40 to 45 plus on the strokes per minute. This will allow us to increase our heart rate, looking for more of a VO2 max benefit here. Either way, consistency is important. We want consistency in our strokes per minute. That wraps up technique on the SkiErg here. But before we hop into that sample workout, if you're looking for a structured HYROX training program, or if you're just looking to improve your conditioning and your strength, check out the link in my description. I got a 10% discount code in there for you for our new programming that just came out. Hopping into that sample workout, we're gonna approach the SkiErg, take the damper down to 7. That'll be appropriate for most people. You can bump it up to 8 for an extra challenge, but let's try to keep it below 9. For today's workout, we have 8 intervals, 250-meter sprint, followed by a 60-second rest. And of course, we're gonna do that 8 times. This is gonna allow us to get familiarized with high intensity on the SkiErg while improving that VO2 max, which is also important for HYROX and other conditioning. This is gonna be about a 1-to-1 work to rest ratio. So you should accumulate a lot of waste. Your body will get more efficient at expelling that waste. If you found this breakdown helpful, please subscribe and like this video. I will be putting HYROX specific content out every week, and it does really help me out. So I appreciate you guys. I'll see you at the next race.